Hi friends, I'm Holly from the Stampin' Up! Home Office. It's getting to be that time when we all start thinking about what we are going to do for Christmas cards this year. Well, lucky for you, Stampin' Up! Has an adorable new card kit that is going to make creating your Christmas cards quick and simple, and you'll have cards that look like you spent days on them. This kit is called Stitch with Cheer, and I think it'll be perfect for your Christmas cards. It comes with all the components you need to make 18 cards, 6 of each design. You get 18 card bases, 6 each of 3 different designs. The kit comes with 18 craft envelopes and 3 different designs of envelope liners. It also includes pieces to cover the stitching on the inside covers of your cards. The elements are all pre-printed on these sheets for you and super easy to pop out. All the accessories you need are included. It comes with burlap ribbon, some gold and white and gold baker's twine, and these are already cut to the perfect lengths for your stitching. And then it comes with gold metallic thread, also cut to the correct length for each card you need. Some gold doilies, then gold, red, and white pearls. To make this kit even easier, we've included 2 needles, just in case you lose one, and a needle threader. The stitching on these cards looks super impressive, but the great thing is all the holes are already punched for you, so I'm not exaggerating when I say this kit really is quick and simple. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a minute. The last thing this kit includes are the banners and the circles for the sentiments. One of my favorite things about this kit is that you have your choice of sentiments for each card. For the trees, you can do Have a Holly Jolly Christmas or May Your Season Be Cozy. The star can say Christmas Joy or Merry and Bright. And with the snowflake, you have the option of peace and happiness to you and those you love, or wishing you a fabulous year filled with good cheer. Now, the sentiments fit in different shapes for these 2 stamps, but you get a page of each shape. So you can do 6 one way if you want to, or you can mix and match them. To assemble the cards, you do need a few extra supplies. The Stitch with Cheer stamp set, Emerald Envy and basic black ink, mini glue dots, Stampin' Dimensionals, and some tear and tape. And I also recommend some snips. Those will come in handy as well. You can provide these supplies yourself or talk to your demonstrator about booking a Stitch with Cheer class, and they will provide the extra supplies for you. Now that we have everything we need, let's assemble the cards. I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks first, and then we'll put each card together. I think it's easiest to do all of your stamping first, so decide which greetings you want and get all of those stamped for all 3 cards. This one is the Peace and Happiness. And just line that right up. And stamp. So you'll do that for all the greetings for all 3 of your cards. Then you'll stamp the sparkles on the snowflake card base. And these you can just space wherever you'd like them on the card. There's a large sparkle and also a small one. So stamp up your card bases. Next, you'll want to stamp your holly leaves, and you'll need to pay attention here. There are 2 different sizes of leaves. This one's a little bit bigger than this one, and also 2 different sizes of stamps. That one's the bigger one, and that one's the smaller one, but they are really close. So make sure you're using the correct stamp for the correct leaf, because there isn't a lot of wiggle room on these leaves, so you'll need to be pretty precise. Now, the instructions recommend leaving them in the sheet to stamp because they are so tiny. But the good news is you only need 2 leaves for each card, and there are 6 leaves printed on just this sheet alone. So you will have enough extras to practice on at first. So if you're a beginning stamper, or even if you are a pro, don't worry if you don't stamp it perfectly on the first try. You'll get the hang of it. Now that our stamping is done, let's move on to the stitching. Now, the hardest part about stitching is actually threading the needle, and we've provided a needle threader for you, so this will be a piece of cake. So to use the needle threader, you slip the needle on first. So you just slip the eye through there. So we'll hang on your needle threader there. And then you just poke one end of the string through. You can make this a little wider. fatter if it's easier for you, like that. So it's a little bit flexible. Just pull that through. Straighten out your thread. Okay, so once it looks like this, you've got your thread poked through, you've got your needle hanging on the end, you just slide your needle off. Now once you get to right here, you're going to feel a little bit of tension. Now if you pull this, it could also pull that little thing out of the needle threader. So just hold on to this as close to the needle as you can and pull through. And then you take the thread out of the needle threader and you're all set to go. Now we do a very basic back stitch. This is a simple stitch and it fills in all the spaces, so you're not going to have any blank spots between the thread. Now I've numbered the holes on the card here so I can show you how to do this. Now the holes come pre-punched, but the cardstock is still stuck in them. For most of the cards you won't need to poke out the holes. You'll just be able to poke that through with your needle. So we are going to start in hole number 1. You're just going to bring your needle up through hole number 1. Now the back of these cards are going to be covered, so you don't need to worry about how pretty this looks on the back. And we're not going to worry about tying a knot. We are just going to secure that with a piece of tape. Okay, now we are going to go down through hole number 2. Just poke that out. And we come up through hole number 3. Now if we just went over to hole number 4, you could see how that would leave that blank spot here between hole 3 and hole 2. So what we do is always go back into the previous hole. So we're going to go back down hole number 2 again, and then come back up hole number 3. So basically you go through each hole twice. So then into hole number 4, up hole number 5, and then you'll come back in hole number 4. And you'll work your way around the card and have that simple back stitch so it fills in all the way around the snowflake. It's as simple as that. And then when you're done, you don't need to worry about if it looks like a mess back here, because we have provided a little piece that you'll just be able to cover that with on the inside card. Now the one difference to that is the tree card. Now if you look at this one here, you're actually sewing through 3 layers. We have 2 layers of tree and also the base of the card. So with this one, it's going to be easiest if you poke out the holes with your needle first before you try sewing. One last tip for you. Some of these pearls are tiny, so it's easiest to use the tip of your snips to pick them up and place them on your card. Like that. Then you can place them pretty precisely wherever you want them. Okay, so now that we have all of our tips and our stampings all done, let's put these cards together. I told you, quick and simple. You and your friends will have a great time making these cards together. So contact your demonstrator today to book your Stitch with Cheer class. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.